Yikes. What was it called? Good feet? Good feet. Yeah, bunch. Although I think I might have somewhere a warehouse quantity I have. Anyway, just get more. And then feet. There we go. All right, good to continue. Good to continue. But the one thing I would, now that I was sick, I noticed watching a series or movies, it's a big problem for me. I think like I just overdo it always. Like I after the day ends, I'm always more tired than playing games. I feel like I'm so tired of just lying down or something. Like watching, there's a reason that I have sometimes these kind of like phases. I don't watch any kind of like shows at all because it's just too much. I just kind of like go overboard it, and then actually. And then the thing I noticed also, like when I'm watching this show, I am actually skipping a lot of scenes because I'm like, again, boring talking that just doesn't feel like it's important. Like, skip. Where's the fighting scene or something like that? Where's the like overpowered moves I want to see and everything? Like I thought actually that maybe I should watch the Naruto show again. Now because I'm sick and everything, I was like, man. That's like over 2,000 episodes or something. I like, maybe I won't do that. Like Naruto and then Naruto Shippuden. I was like, yeah, let's not do that. Although, of course, I can easily skip the filter episodes, but still. Because you know which are the filter episodes. There's like a lot of guides online that says that this is a filter, this is a filter, this is a filter. But still, even then, it's like just too much. And I know I would just keep skipping most of the things, going for the cool parts, and that's it. Man, some of the things are just too much. Thousands of episodes, that's crazy. But yeah, that's the thing. I could have easily probably just like binge all that, just keep a lot of the stuff and watch it. What's the main thing? But man, just like why would I do that? Like why would I do that to myself? So instead I was just watching random stuff. But yeah, the flu thing is nasty. I think like the flu is probably the sickness I hate the most. Like I'm fine to having like a nasty fever, because then I can just, you know, I know I can just sleep it off, you know. But when I just have a flu, a lot of times I feel like I'm like tired, worn out and everything, but I just can't sleep. That's the thing. But when I have a fever, oh boy, I can sleep. I can really sleep. That's why I would rather take a fever than just the flu. Like flu is, and the annoying thing is the flu is that usually if it's just a normal flu, it's gonna stick around so long time, and that's the thing I don't want. I want some like sickness that is just quickly over, you know, get it out of the way. It's like okay, I have to take a shot, you know, I have to take a vaccine or something. Okay, just put it quickly, let's get it off. Or take a band-aid or something off. Okay, you have to do it quickly, so get it out of the way. You know it's gonna hurt like hell regardless. And for me, taking a band-aid hurts like hell because I'm so hairy. I don't think any part of my body is without a hair, apart from my, you know, like paw or bottom of my feet. I think everything else I have. Hey, sup, bro? Blazing hard. How are you doing? I have to ask you one thing. Are you always playing? Oh, you're not here now. Or you just AFK stuff? Because every time I open friend list, I see you on game. You're online. Is that AFK stuff or are you really playing? Because boy, you can grind otherwise. And didn't say, huh? And didn't even say hi? Hi? Wait, I said hi. Or when I see you online, I don't say hi. I'm confused now. I'm very confused. My brain went off everywhere. But I said hi. Hello. Hello. If I'm on my warrior, I'm AFK fishing. Okay. That's always the thing I see. AFK fishing then. That's what I thought originally, but you never know. You never know. But then again, of course I was kind of like picking the queue, the level 58 or something. That if you would be really grinding doing that whole time, you would not be 58 anymore. Because getting EXP just comes so fast if you really grind. So, how are you doing? How are you doing? If I'm in Mystic, I'm grinding crypts. Okay, so Mystic is the grinder. And how are you doing? How are you doing? Stava going to work again? Or just relaxing weekend ahead? Hope so. Hope so. It's a relaxing weekend. But I mean, okay, weekend, weekdays doesn't really matter in the end, because anyway, people come different kind of work stuff. I think like most people work actually the weekends. I honestly think like quite a lot. Okay, can't say like most, but surprisingly vast majority works on the weekends, and they have day offs on other times too. Finished all my things shopping, so we good now. Ooh, that's solid. That's solid. I mean, like I did like a food prepping this morning, so I have a everything ready for next 5 days. So I just need to you know, I don't need to go shop. I don't need to cook. I don't need to do anything. All the dishes are also done. I have cleaned the house for the next until the time I start my holiday. My 4 weeks holiday on Thursday. Thursday is my last day of work until my holidays. Until that, I don't have anything to do other than work and play games. Beauty, the beautiful thing. So yeah, honestly, I excuse me. Like the thing I sometimes have a hard time to understand is the people who can't eat the same food more than 1 or 2 times. Like my wife cannot eat the same food more than 2 times. Then she says she's bored with. I don't know where it's coming from, because it's not like she is family that, you know, could just be picky with the food and stuff in her childhood and everything. So I don't know where it's coming from. But yeah, I just don't understand it, because me, I can eat the same food for like a whole month, no problem at all. I don't know usually where the mindset's coming from. So I don't think it's just the body kind of refuses. Okay, understandable. That's what she also says, but because I don't have it, it's so hard for me to understand it. Like, that's why I say I don't understand it, where it's coming from. But then you say, like, for her, the pickiness, because, you know, it's not like they had a lot of different options available and stuff like that. So it just had to go with the way it is. Let me go get those ones. Ooh, nice. I'm getting also this same time. Good. That's gonna be good start when I come back. Now I need to remember which character it was. Pig Cave. There we go. Search all buffs, by the way. Ooh, okay. That's good. That's good. Right, I think this server kind of ran out of them, because when I started I had all of them also. Yeah, there's only one now. But I think like nowadays there's weekends, usually like most servers gonna have them all. And just gonna do a little bit of damage, because I'm not gonna do any major damage with this one. Oops, I didn't even pay. Yeah, like this character's damage, it's not gonna be anything special. Because I'm just here to do a little bit damage to get, you know, the... Wait, how did you move fast with this one? No? Okay, that's kinda... Anyway, don't remember. Yeah, the point is just to do a little bit of damage to get the loot, that's all. Nothing like a major. No need to even worry about staying alive. Character 61 level already. Not gonna be more than that. Oh, that's a big hit actually. I realized. That is actually a B kit. But yeah, like I said, I do prefer to eat same food as much as possible, because usually it's also saving money and everything. I think I have done enough damage on it, because I'm just, every time I come it makes a big AoE hit. I think I have done enough damage. Don't need to stress about it to get the loot. But yeah, it's just cause I'm I'm really cheap. I'm a really cheap person. Come on, the timing of everything. I'm a very cheap person in that way, because I just don't really need a lot of different things. So my usually like what I go for is like just rice, chicken, broccoli. That's kind of part of the time when I was really hitting the gym and everything. So it's kind of like have become a thing for me. So yeah. But I don't have any issue eating the same food over and over. So, but that thing, yes, body refuses it. And I understand it. Well, I mean, kind of cannot understand it because that's not me. Okay. Anyway, there's nothing usually. At least 17. Okay, there's actually a lot of items I can get from these. Is this launch? Don't need that. That amber. 17 spots, really? It's a lot. Well, that's some of these things over here is just. 17, really say 17. Oh, is there any way I'm gonna get that many slots? Okay. Energy of happiness. No clue where I have gotten this one. Looks solid. Yeah, that one is not needed. Also, striker is for rifts and enhancing. Yeah, there's just a lot of benefit having also like multiple different characters, not just one. So I fully understand that. Like I also have like different alts, different characters for different kind of options. Like right now, I have like I used to have 3 shies because of the life skilling stuff, but now that everything's combined, I don't really even needed these ones. But life skilling, I have completely dumped it. This is for grinding the infinity potion stuff. This is nothing right now. I mean, this used to be my feature, but now that all the life skill is together, I don't need. I can be with any character I need now, so. Yeah, this is also not doing anything. This is my like a alchemist, cook I used to have. But a lot of these are just random stuff I don't really need. But these ones, like these 2 and these 3 here for bosses. This is in Pilgrim's Heaven to grind the, what was the, some rock, specific rock for to make utensils and stuff. Well, this is also for boss killing, but this is like my banking / processing character and all that. There's all kind of a weird stuff going on. So, yeah. All right, let's see. Say 76. Let's go see that one. Let's go see that one. So, but there's a lot of benefit. Of course, like a lot of times when you just focus on one character, it's just more simple. Especially now, actually, the way PDO is also made things simplified. But still, even with that, the distance and stuff, it still makes so that it is really good to just have a multiple different characters to do specific kind of like stuff. I didn't take the... Didn't work acquire. So yeah, that's like that. Let's see if the spot is taken. Also need to go grab more coffee. You had a reason to have a lot of characters. Yeah, exactly. Right now it's more simplified, so it makes life so much easier. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I think the one of the biggest change was the life skilling part. Life skill change, like everything is now family, because even everything like even the life skill tools, the skill levels and all that, those are like family wide. Like right now you really don't need that many. The only reason you would need is like you maybe have a specific character to do like certain location something. You know, if you want to be gathering certain items, you want to have one character there, stuff like there. If you want to have somebody processing, cooking, all that, one character can do all that. And the way you also can transport items between characters from straight from the banks. I mean, the storage is everywhere. It's, yeah, you don't really need that much of things. They should have done a lot of things years ago. That's the bigger the issue with a lot of games. They don't want to do things too fast, because if they do things too fast, people get bored way faster that way. That's usually the thing. Like if you think about like World of Warcraft, like why people always say like the World of Warcraft, the progress is so slow, you know, like the changes come so, like it usually will need to have an expansion for them to make any major changes in the game. And even when they make a major change, it's not even perfect yet. They have to still like fix it a little bit, because that's, if you put all the ideas, all the good changes and good ideas right away, you run out of ideas after that. So people are like, okay, the game will die so fast. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's that. There is that too. The publisher change affects a lot. Because I mean, think about, if you're thinking about also like the Lost Ark, how the differences is between the Asian publisher and then the Western publisher. There's like pretty much day and night, but of course there is Amazon was still trying to get a lot of money in the Western societies too, with the methods and stuff like that. But yeah, publisher matters a lot, especially in these kind of games. They really, because they decide the way changes have to be done, because you know they have the strategy to keep things in a good level of changes, so it doesn't become boring too fast, so they can suck money out of people more. I used to give so good freebies, and that would give you a reason to play. I don't remember last time I saw a chest with all free buff from PA. Yeah, I haven't seen those ones for a long time, but then again, I play quite a lot of on and off. Yeah, but it's a perspective. But a lot of times they always think, what is the best way to make money? What is the best way to make money? So especially in these kind of like MMO games, they're always thinking like, okay, what is the system that we can make so people are going to be paying more money, more longer period of time, not just instantly getting all the money. Like if the game comes out with all the good changes instantly, people will run out of the ideas, or the developers, producers will run out of ideas. Huh? Like what usually happens in World of Warcraft. I usually use the World of Warcraft example because it's a really good game for that example, because the game has been around for like 20 years now, and the changes they usually make is very small changes here and there, and then every expansion they bring like one massive change or content, and then it's like forgotten after that. Like they try to spice things up like little by little to keep people stuck in the game. I'm always coming back. So there's like it's just weird stuff. I'm not saying to give everything on the plate, but at least give something to make me play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. I completely know what you mean. Like there's nothing even small stuff coming up. I completely but that was like what I'm saying. Like everything right away is like the other end of not giving anything. It's the other end. For game development, I have come to the conclusion that the golden road, actually not just game dev, anything in life, the whole idea of, you know, the midway, finding the right so-called golden road, it never applies. Everything in life would be so much better if we would just meet the middle ground, the best option. But no, it's always this or that. Have there any hope for anything good from incoming ball? Nah. The best is not to put any hope at this point. Game is already quite old in a way. So also like for them to really invest on it, it's not that benefiting anymore. Because you can already see the trend of player base. It's not like it's going to increase. Like there is not any trend showing that more people will be coming to the game itself. So you are kind of like you're in a situation that you cannot put anything massive changes in the game because your budget has to be, you know, like the continuation development budget has to be, you know, can't go up because very small chances that more players will come to the game. So you just try, they're now right, what they're trying to do, they're just trying to get money, like a good amount of money without losing. So basically they're keeping their budget low enough to keep still people playing the game. And when it kind of like goes other way around, you know, like that suddenly does players just completely stop buying things from the Pearl shop and stuff like that, then they will be like, okay, now it's time to say bye-bye to Black Desert servers. That's just how it's gonna go. So no expectation. Not right now, this game is old enough, should not have any lot of like big expectations of major stuff coming up, because I don't think this game makes that much money for the company that they could buff up the budget. The only way they could do it is that they would make like a Black Desert 2, completely new game, have a completely new kind of thing going on. But then again, they probably won't call it Black Desert 2 because the game is not that massively popular, so people will bring up the negative reviews from this game to the new game. So I mean, that's why they're doing the Crimson, was it Crimson Sand? Crimson Desert, the single player game. That's why their focus is really on that one more. This is just to kind of like keep floating enough so they are making more money out of it. That's not a lot of money, but just making enough money. Crimson Desert, yeah. I don't know where Crimson Sand came. Crimson Sand. I have heard it somewhere, that's why it's popped up. But yeah, the focus is there, definitely. Definitely, all the focus is there. And they're hoping to get the next money, like a big money out of it. But after that, who knows? After Crimson Desert release, what will happen? But I am very sure this game is not gonna have any DLCs or, you know, expansions or any of that sort. So they're just keeping it alive until there is just not enough players anymore. That's just how it's gonna go down. So we play it until maybe like we play it next four more years, and then it's going to die. Pretty much. I would say like 4 more years, and then, because if the trend on Steam is like, how did I check? Like 15,000 people playing averagely? And out of that, let's say even assume that even 10% of those people are buying something from the Pearl shop. That should be enough to make money for the company a month. So like 1,000 to 2,000 people buying stuff, and then plus the whales. The whales are always the big thing. But yeah, massive changes? No, they won't. It's impossible to see any massive changes in the game, at least positive changes. On the other hand, what can happen on this game is that any major events and stuff like that, they're going to reduce it. It's going to be less and less, because you know, if you want to have it frequently enough, you need to have a certain development team. Like if you think about like Diablo 3 and the seasonal stuff, every like 3-4 months they brought a new season, and there was basically one person doing all the changes. So, but then again, that game didn't make any money, so they could not put a lot of resources. This game, the resources depends how much people are buying stuff from the Pearl shop. So if there's a clear indication that the trend of people buying stuff from the shop reducing, definitely the budget of development reduces even more on that. But yeah, I think like the Black Desert developers are just looking like, okay, when is the game just going to end? And then they start to focus on the new game. Because I would assume that after the Crimson Desert, they're going to come up with an idea of a new MMO kind of a game. Or maybe they're just gonna stick with mobile games. Who knows? Whichever makes more money for them, that's what they're going to stick, because that's their expertise. Everything's about money anyway, for companies. Everything is about them. It's not like creating an experience. What matters is if they can bring money for the investors. That is the thing that matters. So, after Crimson Desert release, if it's going to be success, might be that they're just going to start thinking about another single-player game. Or they're gonna take a lot of the things from that game development and implement it in future for the next MMO they're going to make. It's either one of those. But this game to grow, becoming bigger and more popular, not gonna happen. Gotta farm the Debo belt and getting close to buying it. I'm 30 billion at the moment. Yeah. Grind. Yeah, it's a lot of farming. Like I said, this game, personally, why I'm playing this game is just to numb my brain, numb it, and just talk. Because if I'm not streaming, I'm most of the time I'm just I'm either talking with some friend of mine on Discord, or I'm just writing somebody on Steam. But otherwise, I'm not playing the game. Like, I'm not really playing, like playing this game, if you know what I mean. Like, the grinding is something that you really like shut off your brain and just go for it. Listen music, listen streams, watch some YouTube videos, and then you just go out like this. I try to make goals like I did for the other. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you make goals, but how you doing it? Probably kind of like shut off, because you know most of the grinding is the grinding stuff in this game is pretty much you shut off your brain in a way. It's not like you go dungeon as a group, like in like World of Warcraft or any of the other MMO games, or you do like a massive like a raid content where you have to really think what you do and you have to be prepared for something. Here you just kind of like go with muscle memory most of the time, so it's a good kind of a thing that you just shut off your brain and go for it. Like now, like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I bought the Battlefield 2042 from the Steam sales, because it was going for like what, €4.70 or something, and I played a few hours a couple days ago, and I was like, man, this is actually fun. You don't need to stress too much. There's not like a competitive aspect on it, like in PUBG or Call of Duty or Apex Legends. So you just go with it and enjoy, and just if you die, you die. Try to do some crazy stuff, but still, like, you don't really think about it. Just go for it and react whatever you see. Like, it's probably a good game to be just listening music, listening some people talk, podcasts, streams, and just go for it. And what do you goal is